and then I start I start taking these pictures out of my window. These are out of focus on my way home from San Diego. And this first picture I took, it didn't focus right. And I thought, well, wait a minute. This is the inside curve of the window in my 37,000 foot Spirit airline flight. I thought, huh. So I clicked the little thing on my iPhone to make the background in focus, and the foreground also went out of focus. And I thought, wait a second. If I just said, hey, look at this latest picture of Mars NASA just took, who wouldn't believe that? Almost everybody would say, oh, wow, look at that. Look at those. It looks like some kind of, they found water on Mars, you know? Oh, and, you know, I just kept taking more and more. I got more and more creative. Sheila's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm taking pictures of Mars. Then you grab a picture of the International Space Station, throw it over it, you know, tint it a little red. There you go. If I didn't tell you that that was New Mexico at 37,000 feet out the window of my Spirit airline flight, you'd buy that that is Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and when I saw a video of Apollo 11 doing the exact same thing to fake pictures of the Earth, these videos are out there. People can watch it. Apollo 11 faking it. So, I mean, if Apollo 11, the one that supposedly landed on the moon, is having to fake using the window of their capsule, fake the pictures that they did of the Earth, how can I believe any of the Apollo programs? Well, the simple answer is I can't. And I'm going to show you something else right here, live right here on the air. Okay, Apollo 17. This is NASA.gov, their website. It has all the different NASA missions. Now, this picture right here, Earth in full view, is from Apollo 17. It's the most famous of all the pictures of the Earth. This one right here, Apollo 17. They always have to show you Antarctica too, by the way. It's interesting. Most of the pictures of the Earth will try to get you to see Antarctica. Okay, scientists on the moon. Click on this picture right here. Supposedly the same mission, same guys that took the picture of the most famous picture of our Earth. I'm going to do save image as, and let's see, Apollo Moon. Let's call it Apollo Moon 17. And I'm going to open that in Photoshop. And do you guys still see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do a different screen share because it's on my other screen. Okay, just a second here. Hang on. I got two monitors, that's why. Okay, can you see? Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, hang on, sorry. Technical difficulties here. Here we go. Okay. All right, do you see Photoshop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and if those of you think this technical difficulty was planned and think I'm scamming you, go do it for yourself. Because you're going to find the exact same thing. I got nothing to hide here. This is live on the air, okay? I'm going to zoom in on the Earth in Photoshop. Can you see the Earth?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go to Image, Adjust, Levels, and I'm going to bring the levels over here. And I'm going to bring the levels up. Uh-oh. What is that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. Why is there a square box around the Earth allegedly taken from the scientists on the moon in Apollo 17? And people wonder why I don't trust NASA. That's why I don't trust NASA. I mean, they're always out there saying, you know, Rob, everybody's trying to show you stuff from space and you keep rejecting it. This is why I reject it. These guys are liars, you know?
Yeah, and that's the same technique too that people will use to debunk UFO, you know, pictures and stuff. So it's a legitimate, you know, way to debunk things. That's really interesting.
It is, man. I mean, anybody who has Photoshop can just go to the NASA website, download the photo, do exactly what I did, see for yourself. Now, I think they've gotten better at some of them, where the masking that they're using is not as obvious or even not there at all. But this one clearly was a pasted something on a backdrop. But yet we're told that this is NASA on the moon. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. And then when you look at all the other, so that calls in question the most famous picture, because it's the same people, Apollo 17, that took the most famous picture. Then you got other pictures like this, the blue marble, right, that come out. Okay, well, there's a big problem with the blue marble, and I'm going to zoom in here and show you what the problem is. These are all composite images where they are really not very good at Photoshop. because they're using the Photoshop clone tool to replicate clouds. This cloud is a copy of this cloud. See the formations? They're identical. Identical formations, side by side.
Wow.
Right? These right here, side by side, side by side. See this kind of W-looking shape right here, replicated right here. This cloud is exactly the same as that cloud. You know, same clouds right there, and same thing on the other side of the world. They got the same thing going on. They got careless here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same formations replicated right there. These two replicated, same exact formations right here. This right here is clone of that right there. I mean, really? So you're telling me that we could take pictures of Jupiter and Saturn, huge, massive planets, and now we're out going to Pluto, but we don't have one legitimate picture of the Earth from space that's not a composite? Really? You know, this is where, okay, why, Rob, why are you looking into this? This is why. Because we're believing a bunch of Luciferian Nazis, and we're taking that over Scripture. Now, here's another one for you. I put the other screen on. Can you see this right here? The photo journal? Yeah. Okay. This is Jet Propulsion Laboratory, NASA, California Institute of Technology, right? They have this video right here. For some reason, every time I click on it on this particular computer, I'm not able to open it, but I embedded it on my blog. The exact same video is embedded in my blog off of YouTube. Somebody had taken it and made a YouTube out of it. Yeah. Oh, here are other blue marbles, okay, allegedly done by NASA. And if you don't believe me, here's the space.com website where I got the picture. Here's the nasa.gov website where I got this picture. Okay, they can't even get the scale right. Look how big the United States is in this one versus this one. Colors all off. I mean, so far all of these are crap. Here's that picture, that same video, okay, from Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Now, this is allegedly from the space probe Galileo at 6:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December 11th, 1990, when the spacecraft was about 1.3 million miles from the planet. Okay, first of all, you got a tiny probe 1.3 million miles away from the Earth, supposedly, that is keeping a perfectly steady shot of a spinning ball that's supposedly also moving at 67,000 miles around the sun in orbit. And yet it maintains a perfect synchronous shot of the Earth. But this is what really got me. Not a single cloud is changing in any way. This is 25-hour time-lapse video. Supposedly 25 hours of the Earth rotating. Not a single cloud is changing, morphing, moving, dissipating, arriving. Nothing.
Wow.
That's what I said. This is a load of crap. And you got a lot of the same cloud features too. You start noticing in a lot of pictures, they're using a cloud map on various software to generate these things. Okay, I could stand outside today, point my camera in the sky for 25 hours, and you're going to see all kinds of cloud formation changes. 25 hours, no clouds are moving? I'm sorry, I don't buy it.